And this is the scene here in Leverkusen ahead of this match. We're at the Bayer Arena. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
And here's the starting lineup for Canada.
Well, it's not fashionable, but 4-4-2 can still be a good system, both with and without the ball. Key to success today will be the wide players. They need to be the main creators.
And here's how Morocco will line up. Yassine Bounou is the goalkeeper. Noussair Mazraoui plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And we're off. The first half begins with plenty of anticipation in the air. Opportunity, and the chance has been squandered.
The first goal is always so important, so that's a waste.
And a timely intervention. They've given him too much space, but nothing comes of it. Steven Eustachio. Can they set up a chance? Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Well, it's a game that's had its sloppy phases, no doubt about it. Well, did well to win the ball back. An attempt best forgotten, I think. And Canada have the ball again. And a clear foul. And take it away. And moving it forward. Opportunity it is. I'll tell you what, that really should have been 1-0.
Well, it might be early in the game, but that should have put them in front. That's a golden opportunity.
Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
Well, they've started the game really brightly, and that was so close to taking the lead.
There's a really open flow to the game, end-to-end stuff. Oh, it might be. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
An impressive run. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Well, no let-up, plenty of pressure. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Can he find the right pass? A fine reading of the situation. Electing to shoot. Oh, he's blocked it!
Well, it's great awareness, bravery and clever positioning.
Couldn't keep it. Did well to win it back. He made good progress there. Free kick, it had to be. Quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's one of those players that knows where to be in the box. He's just got that natural instinct for space, and what a finisher as well.
Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Attacking with vigour. He fancies it. Well, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Kyle Larin. Now, options are plenty. But quick thinking defensively. Thwarting him. Well, quite simply a wild, wayward effort. And the less said about it, the better. Nicely constructed. And there the move ends for now.
That was really good defending.
Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. Running with confidence. And he's made headway. Well, we saw what he was trying, but it didn't go to plan.
Well, Derek, probably the wrong technique there. It's way off target.
Possession one. Plenty of support here. Oh, a touch too heavy there. And lost the ball. And they need to get tighter here. Might be a chance to break. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Canada unable to retain possession. Miller. Careless in possession. And moving it forward. And let's give credit to the defending. Really coordinated press.
Can they take advantage now?
It is to be a throw-in. And Canada regaining possession. Oh, good play this. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. And holding on to it at the second time of asking.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Very quick thinking there. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Very alertly winning back possession. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Still racing forward. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage.
Yeah, I have to say, really solid defending there.
Teammates available. Determined defending. Well, that's how to press. Committed challenge. Ball back with Canada here. Winning back possession. And giving it away. Showing a real will to win the ball. Neither side showing any authority in possession right now. Failure to keep the ball by Canada. Azadine Unahi. Good looking run. Disappointing end to the move. Alphonso Davies. Couldn't keep it. Well, he's certainly not alone. And Canada come away with it. Good run, very much in control of the situation. And no let up, plenty of pressure. Spot on with that tackle. Azadine Unahi. Possession changing hands. Running with confidence, but the danger averted for now. Super pressing. Did well to win it back. Promising attack. You don't want to give the ball away there. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Must remain calm. Once again, could be. Well, I'll tell you what, that is how to rescue your teammate and still all square.
That save could prove to be really valuable here.
Who can they pick out? Trying to tee it up. And firing it. And watched all the way by the keeper.
Well, as you can see, they've done everything in terms of creativity.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. And thanks to the goalkeeper, they get away with it after what was a blunder.
The keeper has just bailed him out there.
And over comes the corner. Well, he'd love to have that delivery back. Well, they lost custody of it. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And finally up a cul-de-sac. Will it happen for them? He read the situation defensively and did his job. Oh, pressure on the ball paying off. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Chances on. And the score sheet remains blank.
Yeah, the build-up deserved a better finish, really.
Untidy in possession. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Good pressure. Well, that high press is working for them again.
They closed the ball down so well. There it was again.
Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, but denied. Full credit to the keeper.
Well, of course he should score, but what a save that is.
Well, opting for the short corner. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Brahim. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Can he find the right pass? They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Classic example of how to intercept. Throw-ins given. Their turn to try to keep it. Mazraoui. Well, he's won the ball. Plenty of support here. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Untidy to lose the ball. Real chance. Striking it, and caught by the keeper. it. Playing it in. And taking care of the situation. And possession lost by Canada. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Huge block. Strong bit of pressing. Once again they press high. Effective challenge. And covering tremendous ground here. Lost it again. Quick counter could be on. And no let-up. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
And no more time left. That concludes the first half here at the Arena. Well, he was one of their better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Your thoughts?
Well, I actually think he's worked really hard in the first half, and he's unlucky not to be on the score sheet. It was a really good effort that hit the woodwork, but he'll need to show similar energy in the second 45 minutes in what is a tight game.
And an attempt best forgotten, I think. And moving it forward. Opportunity it is. I'll tell you what, that really should have been 1-0.
Well, it might be early in the game, but that should have put them in front. That's a golden opportunity.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more.
Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Thwarting him. Well, quite simply a wild, wayward effort. And the less said about it, the better. Running with confidence. Well, we saw what he was trying, but it didn't go to plan.
Well, Derek, probably the wrong technique there. It's way off target.
Must remain calm. Could be. Well, I'll tell you what, that is how to rescue your teammate and still all square. Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score. And thanks to the goalkeeper, they get away with it after what was a blunder.
The keeper has just bailed him out.
Chances on. And the score sheet remains blank.
Yeah, the build-up deserved a better finish, really.
Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end.
Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Oh, but denied. Full credit to the keeper.
Well, of course he should score, but what a save that is.
There's the shot. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping. He knew he had to get the touch on it. Good evening, everyone. We're in the city of Leverkusen, just 15 minutes or so by train from the great city of Cologne. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. How do you see this one going?
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
They've given him too much space. Well, it came to nothing in the end. A look at the starting 11 today.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation, but played well it can be really effective. And key to its success are the wide midfield players. They have to be fit, they need to be able to run with the ball, and they need to double up with their fullbacks. It's a really tough role for them.
Shaping to shoot. Really good diving save. And behind it's gone for a corner. Played over. Something there. Pressure kept high. A bit wasteful from Canada. Annoyingly, there it breaks down.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Was a chance to give them an early advantage.
Well, they should be off to a flyer here, and that was a poor effort. He must hit the target.
Good tackle. Getting in the way, superb save. So a throw in here. Well, it was their own throw in.
Yeah, slight misunderstanding there, I would say.
Well, both teams giving it away. Teammates available. Useful ball. Just the challenge that was required. And the attack looks promising. It didn't go to plan in the end. Very alertly winning back possession. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. It's looking promising. Can he give them the lead? And that is defending of the highest order. And he could be in proper trouble here. Could be threatening. Can he find the right pass? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Couldn't keep it. Really good challenge. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Asking for trouble, really, with that challenge. So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Oh, nice ball over the top. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. They stopped them in their tracks. Now options are plenty. And holds on to it confidently. Under some pressure. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. The technique was all wrong there.
Yeah, that's a wasteful finish.
Is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say.
Well, I think it's fair to say neither team are passing it well.
Could cross it in here. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Disappointed. It looked promising. Oh, great attacking play. And wide of the mark in the end.
Yeah, decent effort, but didn't really worry the goalkeeper, did it?
And losing possession. Now, what can they produce on the flank? Annoyingly, there it breaks down. They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Well, he's certainly not alone. Losing possession. Well, they've lost the ball. And the counter-attack looks on. Can they forge ahead? Oh, not cleared away. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required.
No doubt he'll feel hard done by there, because that first save was brilliant. Very unlucky.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. He has teammates around him. They're putting so much effort into winning back possession. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. A fine reading of the situation. Buchanan. Good movement. Well, he certainly caught all of that, but was never going to trouble the keeper in the end. Goal kick it is. And pressing expertly. Teammates available. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Could be. He got a good palm on it. And now their turn to have the ball. Rather congested in the middle of the park. Well, quick thinking to win it back. And losing possession. Can he find the right pass? Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Effective piece of pressing. Unable to keep the ball. And a very good challenge. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Untidy in possession. Excellent run in possession. Now options are plenty. Can they put it away? And the keeper will happily collect that one. Stop it going in, and holding on to it at the second time of asking. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Just the challenge that was required. Plenty of support here. Possibilities for them to counter. Oh, it looked really promising for them. And lost the ball. And they know they need to stop him. It's there for him. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Very quick thinking there. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Well, whether it's a great chance or a half chance, when you're trailing as they are, you've got to put them away.
Well, if they are going to get back into this, those are the sort of chances they have to take.
No let-up on the pressing front. This looks more than decent. And a good piece of tidying up. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Trying his luck. Not out of the woods yet. Oh, must be. Oh, it's a wild, wild finish. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And a strong tackle. Now, who can he play it to? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Giving it away. And good safe hands on display. Nicely timed tackle. What can he do with it now? Trying his luck. Thwarting him. And the keeper will happily collect that one. Good work to regain possession. He's certainly not alone. Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Hello everyone, talking to you today from a part of Germany where people really enjoy life. We're in the Rhineland at the Bayer Arena in Leverkusen. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. What are you expecting?
Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
This is how the starting lineup looks today.
Well, it's the basic 4-4-2 formation, but played well, it can be really effective. And key to its success are the wide midfield players. They have to be fit, they need to be able to run with the ball, and they need to double up with their fullbacks. It's a really tough role for them.
And here's how Morocco will line up. Yassine Bounou is the goalkeeper. Noussair Mazraoui plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. And possibilities inside the box. And possession changing hands. Azzedine Ounahi. Oh, good-looking run. Dangerous ball. Up high and more than a bit hopeful. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Oh, big chance. There's still danger here. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
That's unfortunate for the keeper because that first save was a really good one. So unlucky.
One 1-0 then. Jonathan David. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. And support available. Can he put it away? Determined defending.
Well, not only was that brave, it was brilliant anticipation.
Well, that's how to beat your opponent. But no damage done, that's the main thing. It's a neat move. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Well, I think that's a poor miss. They really should be level now. Will they come to regret that?
Interesting pass. Quick counter could be on. But quick thinking defensively. There's space for them here. Opportunity it is. Well, he gave it a go with power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Well, as you said, he's gone for power, but he's not even close in the end.
Good bit of ball winning. And he has options available. Good looking effort! Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Buchanan. Eustachio. Tejon Buchanan. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Just like that, they have the ball again. Oh, great defending. A chance to whip it in.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Now, can they hit them on the counter? And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that final finish.
Working so hard to win back possession. Plenty of support here. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. It's not the most attractive passage of play.
Well, both teams have been guilty of poor passing.
Yassine Bounou. It's with Diaz. And a timely intervention. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. And they need to get tighter here, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Might be a chance here. And it's got to be. And that is an attempt best forgotten.
Yeah, he's got it all wrong. That's a poor effort, you have to say.
Advantage played. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Really well hit, but just too much height on it. Promising looking attack. Shaping to shoot. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. And in with a real chance. Well, he went for power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Yeah, all power and no accuracy. That's a poor finish.
He has teammates around him. Very quick thinking there. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And a long way out. Well, it was all going so well until it came down to the finish.
Yeah, up until the end product, that was excellent football.
Promising attack. Effort from long distance. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
And he has options available. And a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Has a go! Well, that was easy on the eye, and he didn't miss by much.
Well, that's how to counter-attack. They did it with such pace, just couldn't finish it off.
Giving the ball away. Miller. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? And regaining control of the ball.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Good conditions for the counter. And a disappointing end to that. Did they let that attack come to an end? Plenty of support here. The technique was all wrong there.
Yeah, that's a wasteful finish.
From long range. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
Now, who can he play it to? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Chances on. Long way out this. Well, a strong hand on the ball.
Well, that save has kept him in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. Cornelius. And quick thinking to win it back. And he might be through here. And diving to thwart him. But he's certainly not alone. But a shot from miles out. And favouring power over placement, you've got to say.
And optimistic. That's how I would describe that.
Good movement. And that'll be a Canada ball. Wasn't where the throw-in was meant to go.
Yeah, slight misunderstanding there, I would say.
Oh, in with a chance! Well, going for power with that shot, but it didn't happen for him at all.
Well, that's a poor effort. He's got that all wrong. That's a really bad shot in the end.
And possession changing hands. And teammates around him. Fancies it! Well, it would have been spectacular had it gone in, but was that the best choice?
No, it certainly wasn't, and his teammates aren't particularly happy with him.
Hakimi. Brahim. Well, the cross could help them. Hakimi. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Still could be dangerous. Tremendous block. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Showing a good reading of the game. Well, a scruffy little sequence with neither side able to control the ball.
They might have to go a bit longer with their passing. It's a real battle in there.
Mazraoui. And attacking possibilities. Not really the high percentage option to try your luck from there.
Well, his teammates aren't particularly happy. He was never going to score from there.
And Canada regaining possession. Now, options are plenty. Long-range effort. And the keeper able to hold on to it. And space for them here on the flank. But they dealt with the threat posed. Might do damage on the break. Such an ambitious run. This looks interesting. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Unahi. Well, trying to hit it with plenty of power from miles out.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be trying that again in the near future.
Canada unable to retain possession. Now a decent position. Clear deflection off the defender there. Over it comes. And the main thing is to thump it away. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. Failure to keep the ball by Canada. Over the touchline for a throw-in. They just cannot seem to keep possession today. Well, that challenge was far from clean. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Well, a good tackle. And space to attack. The delivery. And you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. And moving it forward. And far from textbook defending. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, it was their own throw-in. On its way! Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. David. Well, giving the ball away. And the referee playing advantage. Plenty of support here. A fine reading of the situation. Well, perhaps they can counter from here. Could have ended up being a goal.
Yeah, you're right. They broke at such a pace. That's hard to defend against.
Got to attack. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. It's a bit of a struggle for both sides to keep the ball right now. A creative look about this. I think he might feel he should have done better with that effort.
Not the best option taken there. A slight rush of blood, I think.
Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. And Canada have the ball again. Giving it a real go in the wide area. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, had a go, but it was always comfortable for the keeper. Very alertly winning back possession. And support available. And he's broken free. And somehow he's kept it out.
Yeah, he looked so imposing there, didn't he? Great save.
Firing it towards goal. Miller. And defensive play to be applauded. Brahim. Quick counter could be on. Liam Miller. Shot from long range. Well, deciding to test the keeper, but no problems really. Jonathan David. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. And they've created space. Dangerous ball. And not an attempt he'll be terribly proud of. And holding it up effectively. Now opening things up. Oh, you'll have a go. Stopped a surefire goal. Well, he gave it quite the blast, but nowhere close to the goal. Well, the first half story has been written. It's half-time here at the Bayer Arena. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
Well, it's been a really good display from him so far, Derek. He scored the leading goal, he's been energetic, and his movement has caused lots of problems to this back line. Can he keep it going in the second half, though?
Oh, big chance! And still danger here. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his... It's a neat move. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Well, I think that's a poor...
And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Well, it's a great move. Everything was right up until that final finish.
And that is an attempt best forgotten.
Yeah, he's got it all wrong. That's a poor effort, you have to say.
Really well hit, but just too much height on it. And in with a real chance. Well, he went for power, but he might be having second thoughts about that now.
Yeah, all power and no accuracy. That...
Has a go. Well, that was easy on the eye, and he didn't miss by much.
Well, that's how to counter-attack. They did it with such pace. Just...
Textbook closing down, and now they're on. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Well, attacking possibilities. Not really the high percentage option to try your luck from there.
Well, his teammates aren't particularly happy. He was never going to score from there.
So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Well, a good tackle. Well, if you're going to challenge like that, it has to be spot on. What do the referee think of it? And the red card has been shown, and that puts a bit of a stain on things.
Well, they're in a great position, but that could change everything. It's a thoughtless challenge.
Had the confidence to take him on. But no damage done, that's the main thing. This could be the equaliser. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Hakimi. Unahi. Well, he keeps going. Real chance. And going for power, but might be regretting that now.
Well, he's really messed that one up.
Good high press. Losing possession. Gives it a go. And the keeper more than equal to it. Has a go. And continues his run. And he might be through here. Oh dear, a moment to forget all about, I think.
Well, he has to do a lot better there. He's gone for power, but he's completely miscued it.
Steven Eustachio. An effective ball win. Well, they could break at pace. He's broken free. Surely. Oh, it's in. A two-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and it's a good run, matched by a very cool finish. What a great goal that is.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Johnston. Oh, breezing past him. Oh, it's on! And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Ball back with Canada here. Promising attack. Chance to cross. Oh, could get back into it. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Nussair Mazraoui. Unahi. Good-looking run. Nicely out of there.
Well, that's cleared the danger. Really good defending there.
Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters. Well, no problems there. The keeper right behind it the whole time. Well, not great from the keeper. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Not smooth in possession. Can he find the right pass? And just a little bit off target, just wide.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
And the decision offside here. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. Well, we're picking him out for a reason. He's having a tremendous game in attack, Stuart.
Well, he's looked sharp, hasn't he? Yes, he scored a good goal, but his general play has been excellent. I've enjoyed watching him today.
Alistair Johnston. Johnston. Buchanan. Might lead to a chance. Corner awarded. Oh, he looks threatening. Really good build-up, but no end product. And in with a real chance. Fancies a pop from here. Well, he was miles out, but still had the audacity to go for goal.
Yeah, as you said, a long way out, but what a good strike that was. He hit it so cleanly. Well, those stats tell you everything. They're opening up the opposition at will, and while we've seen some really poor defending, their attacking play has been excellent.
And teammates around him. Chance to get back into it. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Goes awry for him.
Yeah, went for power, but made a real mess of that.
So a half an hour remaining. Trying to really get at the opposition here. And a wonderful diving save to deny the opportunity. They're putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. Now, who can he play it to? And he's driving his team forward. Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
A very effective challenge put in. We're using the space really well, but now can they push on? Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Really closing him down. Very alertly winning back possession. Couldn't keep the move going. And the attack looks promising. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Now, options are plenty. Nicely timed tackle. Alistair Johnston. An effective ball win. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. But the danger averted for now. And he's in. Oh, that's a wonderful save after poor defending. And this might not be the ideal situation for them. And it's gone behind for the corner. Let's see about the delivery. And the delivery lacked a bit of guile. Plenty of support here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Oh, good run, this. Now what can he do with it? Well, good effective pressure. A bit wasteful from Canada. Well, just centimetres away, narrowly wide.
Yeah, but the goalkeeper had it covered, no doubt about that. I think he would have saved it.
And into the last 20 minutes. And he has options available. But timely defending when it mattered. Well, both sides finding it very challenging to keep the ball at the moment. And good work to regain possession. Alistair Johnston. Fancies it. Stopped a surefire goal. A super tackle and they've won possession. And quick thinking defensively. Now opening things up. Chance. Oh, fearless. Really getting stuck in. And defending as a unit. Eustachio. Can he find the right pass? Well, disappointing end to the move. And they could eat into the lead. And a fine stop. Good bit of closing down. And Canada come away with it. And just like that, broken up. And a throw in for Canada. Did well to win it back. Oh, you'll have a go. Wasn't going to let that one get through. Wilting under the pressure. And now they try to go forward. Now their turn to have the ball. And support available. Takes aim. Monster piece of defending. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Nicely constructed. But quick thinking defensively. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And losing possession. Now, options are plenty. Trying his luck. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Trying to handle the pressure. Could reduce the deficit. That's a superb challenge. Could pull one back here. And that's a decent bit of goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. And through for the goal kick. He hit it with power. Working so hard to win back possession. Not the cleanest of passages. But he's certainly not alone. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Oh, what an opportunity. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. Well, it is a yellow card, and it seems to be a problem of discipline here, Stuart.
Well, this is getting out of control. They've got to refocus here and get their composure back.
So a personnel change then. Decent looking pass. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Opportunity. There's the goal. Surely now, that is that.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he turns away from his marker and then gets his shot away. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So the match is restarted, but you do feel that is that. Nusayr Mazraoui. Oh, read it really well.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Plenty of support here. Not messing around with that clearance. A wild attempt. Not that the goalkeeper is complaining.
Well, he probably should do a lot better there. That was half a chance.
In the right place to cut out the pass. And showing the importance of width. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And covering tremendous ground here. Could be more trouble. And good safe hands on display. A very effective challenge put in. And teammates around him. Played into the centre. Oh, disappointing end to that. And the ruling is offside here. Liam Miller. And the keeper making sure that there were no scraps to feed on for the attackers. And Canada will get the throw in. Alistair Johnston. Ah, the art of beating your opponent. Can he find the net? And that's comfortably gathered. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. And possession lost by Canada. Plenty of support here. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Well, so close in the end, and from such a long way out.
Yeah, you're right, Derek. From there, that was a really good effort.
Well, nothing productive, really. That's a lovely ball. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
Coordinated pressing. Well, he's been ruled offside. Excellent run in possession. Monster piece of defending. Oh, fancy footwork. And just narrowly wide in the end. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
What a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.
Oh, big chance. And still danger here. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of it. Textbook closing down. And now they're on. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Well, a good tackle. And the red card has been shown, and that puts a bit of a stain on things.
Oh, they're in a great position.
And he's broken free. Surely. Oh, it's in. A two-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited. Gives it a go. Well, just centimetres away, narrowly wide.
Yeah, but the goalkeeper had it covered, no doubt about that. I think he would have saved it.
Opportunity. A wild attempt. Not that the goalkeeper is complaining.
Well, he probably should do a lot better there. That was half a chance.
Well, so close in the end, and from such a long way out.
Yeah, you're right, Derek. From there, that was a really good effort.
Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance.